Trading stocks, futures, options on futures, and retail off-exchange foreign currency transactions involve substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. You should carefully consider whether trading is suitable for you in light of your circumstances, knowledge, and financial resources. You may lose all or more of your initial investment. You may lose all or more of your initial investment. You may lose all or more of your initial investment. You may lose all or more of your initial investment. You may lose all or more of your initial investment. You may lose all or more of your initial investment. You may lose all or more of your initial investment.
What's up?
Trading stocks, futures, options on futures, and retail off-exchange foreign currency transactions involve substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. You should carefully consider whether trading is suitable for you in light of your circumstances, knowledge, and financial resources. You may lose all or more of your initial investment. Opinions, market data, and recommendations are subject to change at any time.
Gremlins this morning. Lots of gremlins. Not really sure what was going on there. Let me do a quick mic check here. So, appears to be working okay. Appears to be. That was kind of weird. I don't know what was going on with the intro. Anyway, remember, what is the saying? When trading futures, do not trade more money than what you can lose with. Something like that in that whole intro. Don't follow my trades or you'll get wrecked. You know that whole stuff. Okay, let's get to it. Hopefully those gremlins aren't a sign of what's going on today with my trying of Top Step X here. Before we get to that, let's just get to the top discounts in the prop firm industry going on right now. And so good morning to you. Good afternoon, depending where you are in the country. But let's start off with the number one prop firm in the futures industry, which is Apex Trader Funding. Once again, 80% off lifetime the entire month of May. Promo code to use is Pathway, Pathway. There's also half price resets, and you can pass with just one minimum trading day. Go to my website, prolongwealth.com. Look for all the, you go to the website right here, just go to prolongwealth.com. It'll take you here. Just view all prop firms or all promo codes. Either one of those will take you to this page here. The second one, bulenox, right now, 83% off option 1, lifetime as well. That code is HOT83. That runs to the end of May. Also end of day, not a very good sale on the end of day, but 45% off. We'll skip that one. Take Profit Trader has a good deal going on. Get 40% off and no activation fees for life. So an example, their 50K account is $102 and you pass, there's no activation fee. It's $102. So technically, that's cheaper than even Top Step with the $19 sale going on. Same for MyFundedFutures. That take profit code is PATH. MyFundedFutures, they're kind of taking a break off that big sale they had in April to kind of let things slow down a bit and get caught up. But if you're a new trader with them, you can get 30% off their expert plan. And that also includes no activation fees. So yes, it's also cheaper than Top Step if you pass as well. Now that activation, the expert plan is pretty great because there's no consistency rule. There's no scaling rule. And there's really no caps on it. So that's but I only really recommend that if you're not a new trader. If you're pretty confident you're going to pass the evaluation, that's a good deal to try. Otherwise, wait for a starter count and a good sale on that. The talk of the town yesterday, Top Step X. So they went public yesterday with their Top Step X. I was a beta tester all the way back in like June, July last year. Did some beta testing, posted a YouTube video on it. Traded it, a little bit. I'm a NinjaTrader guy. I really love NinjaTrader. However, with the public launch at $19, I thought, let's go back and give Top Step X a try again. So for $19, I'm not really wasting anything. I picked up 3 accounts, and we're going to try today using their trade copier and just give it a whirl. I'm a little nervous being the first day that after all these people maybe bought accounts, that we'll see what happens with the data. I'm a bit nervous with that, but we'll see if we have any issues, and we'll broadcast it live, which will point out if there's any issues. But a 50K is only $19. And if you pass, the activation fee is $149. It doesn't matter what account size, the activation fee is the same at $149. So if you wanted to go for that 150K account, $119, that's a pretty good deal. And also when you're funded, there's no consistency rule. So that is a big plus. Also, it's the end of day calculation on the drawdown, which does make that much easier to pass an evaluation over the equity high intraday trailing drawdown. Blue Sky launched a really good sale as well. Let me just go to the Blue Sky Facebook group. And you can get to any of these groups in my link in the website. So here, 50% off, and they have no activation fees. And you can actually get a refund on your evaluation fee if you can pass in the first month with less than 25% consistency. So 25K is only $68. 58K is $95. That's it. 50K, $95. You pass, you're funded. There's no more setup fee or anything. So a really good deal with Blue Sky. Going on there, I go back to, so those are the top prop firms on the second category of prop firms, not up there with the top ones, but we got Elite Trader Funding's got 80% discount through May the 10th. Legends Trading is a new one. Check it out. Trade Day also has 40% off all their challenges from 50K, above 50K through May 10th. Trade Day very rarely has a sale, so that's a really good sale for Trade Day. Precision Funding is still has 90% off for a few more days. Flexi Trade is 80% off. Again, brand new prop firm organizations. I don't really recommend them yet. Definitely don't buy 25 accounts with Precision. Maybe buy 1 account and test it. I can report, though, in Flexi Trade, in my Facebook group, we have reports of payouts. So payouts are happening with Flexi Trade. That's a good sign that payouts are coming through for those first few traders who have made it to the payouts. So good for Flexi Trade. Bad for Flexi Trade is you still can't buy an evaluation with a credit card. Really, you can only pay using crypto. So that's something that Flexi Trade needs to get fixed right away before they can get any traction in the business. Leeloo's got a sale. Tick Traders got their typical sales. uprofit. Also, Phoenix Traders, another new one right here. Fideas Prop Firm is another new one. And we've got other new prop firms coming, probably at least 3 or 4 in the next 6 months. So lots of prop firm stuff going on. However, you can't go wrong if you stick with the top recommended prop firms in my list here. Apex, bulenox, Take Profit, MyFundedFutures, and Top Step Blue Sky. Those are the ones I would stick with if you're brand new. If you're looking to venture out, test a few other prop firms, then you can look at kind of the list down here and see what's going on. You just check. Oops, I forgot. At Top Step, I'm looking for NinjaTrader. Here's my NinjaTrader chart, but let me get TopStep is a web-based product, so I need to pull the web-based product back up. TopStep X. There we go. It is back up. So good morning. Be sure to say hello in the chat room. Let you know that you're out there. If you can, be sure to give the channel a thumbs up and a like. Let me know you're out there. Otherwise, not a reason for me to do any broadcasting if no one's watching. Saying hello. Keep that in mind. Need a little affirmation. Do it. Okay, so TopStep X. If you're not familiar with it, it's essentially built on the TradingView engine platform. So it lacks quite a few of the features of TradingView, but it has most of what you would call a standard platform version of TradingView. The other thing that is interesting is that this version of TradingView has tick charts, which I can't get in TradingView. So I'm a little peeved still at TradingView for not offering tick charts. Like we're about to break to a high of the day here. Gonna break the high of day. Like it's at 207.50. Oh yeah, there she goes right there. High day broke. Still getting used to how to actually work this system, but I did find out how to copy trade pretty easily. So you come down here to settings and you click copy trading in this little tab right here. You select your leader account, which is kind of like replikanto having a leader account, and you select follower accounts, which is pretty much the same. So I've got the lead account and I have 2 follower accounts. Come back to the chart up here in the top left. I can see the lead account is the one I'm looking at, and these are the 2 follower accounts. This is the current balance. This is what I don't want the drawdown to fall below. This is the daily loss limit. I have a $1,000 daily loss limit, or DLL as they call it. So if you hit $1,000 loss, you get shut out for the day and you have to come back the next day. You can also set a manual lockout, and you can set some risk rewards. You can manually lock yourself out if you make a certain amount of money. You can manually lock yourself out if you want to not lose over a certain amount of money. So say you didn't want the $1,000 DLL, you won $500. Then you can set yourself some lockouts for that. That's something that is really good from TopStep to give you that ability. Down below here, I can see all 3 accounts. I can click to monitor their positions in the accounts, orders that I've taken to this point, trades. This was a little test trade that I took right here for $1.50 loss in M&Q, just to make sure it copy traded correctly. And we're off. That was fast. Here we go. Let me open up Tick Strike here. Feeling a little out of sync at the moment. Feeling a little out of sync. Not really prepared to trade this. I did look at the news. There really isn't much on the news calendar. Might try taking a short here if this ATR breaks, since we're kind of a bit on the oversold. Let me get my NinjaTrader chart out too so I can look at it. But I do feel very kind of distracted today. Like I don't feel in sync, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Usually if you're feeling out of sync, it's usually not a good time to trade. Hey, cheapwholesalijewelry.com, welcome. I highly recommend never buying any cheap wholesale jewelry. This market is in fuego mode again. And it has been since, if I look at this, these moving averages, I favor longs when we're above these moving averages, and goes back to yesterday, and actually goes back before then when we had even more upside room. So at the moment, bulls are in complete control. But as I say, at the moment, anything can happen. We get back below these, say we get below 18,137, I suspect that we will start seeing a little selling again. Meanwhile, the bulls can hold in here and above. Well, they still are in control. Hard to get long here, so I'm just gonna wait to see what transpires. I might take, if tick strike gets quiet, I might just take a quick mean reversion trade there. Tick strike's quiet. Let's try it.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right, we're flat. Had a positive trade on that. I'm going to stick with 3 MNQs. They don't have a 2 option. You got to use this plus or minus, so that's a little hard to be poking back and forth. So I'll just use this 3. And it is hard to trade on a platform you're not used to, but I've tried to set this up as close to what I kind of use on NinjaTrader. The ticks aren't exactly right. For example, on NQ, I trade 987 ticks, but you can't get that customized. So on NQ, I have 1,000 ticks. On MNQ, my NinjaTrader, I'm at 2,200 ticks. Can't get that customized, so I'm at 2,000 ticks here. In the end, all that really matters is price action. All that really matters is price action, and I use this ATR to kind of tell me when there's a possible trend change, and when I get in a trade, that kind of leaves me my stop area, because I don't typically put stops out when I'm into a trade. I kind of just use this area. Getting a few things ticking red here, but we still have, still some support underneath. Let me look at the breadth this morning. Looking at breadth out of the gate. Breadth seems to be trying to improve still, but it is a bit weaker. If this breadth can fall below here and stay in the red category, I definitely might look at the short, but at the moment, breadth is, need to really, we only have 4 candles here to really get a gauge on. I'll kind of maybe leave it like that. Really need more candles. ATR breaks, I'll go ahead and take a short. We'll try to get something quick. I don't want to stay in anything long on a short just simply because the bulls are in control. Technically, I'm not really ever looking for shorts up here. We are definitely a bit oversold. Looking at my algo on the 3-minute time frame, we are little oversold, so don't necessarily want to get long. I really love to see a pullback to get long again. Hey, Zico, good morning. Jeep wholesale jewelry, I agree to that to some degree, but I also don't go to a wholesale lot to buy a Porsche. All right.
Order filled.
It broke. Let's see if we can get something off here. Throw 2 out there, 2 limits.
Order filled.
We got both of them off. I got 1 left. I'm gonna hang on to this one, see if we can get any action as a runner. Apple's ticking green, not a good sign under the surface. Kind of watching the breath here. I got my finger on the flat and all here. Still a little bit of pegging the red drum here. So I'm going to stay short. Breath is still staying a little short, so I'm staying on the short side. But I don't want to stick around long in this environment on the shorts. We can't take these lows out right here. Thing's just going to wrap back around. Come on, bears. Take it down a little bit here. So I'm about to stop out.
Order filled.
I'm out. I don't like how this breath is turning back up. So I'm out. So we're up $50 in each account. So up $150. Here's the P&L right here. Also, the P&L should be up here. Here's the P&L, $53 each account, $150. Just trading some M&Qs here. This breath under the surface, there's some buying coming in, so I got out even though the ATR didn't break. Also, still some green ticking going on here. Just the bears just don't have momentum yet to really get a runner of any sort. So this is the Top Step platform. So far, seems to be working just fine. That trade, that copy trade, worked spot on because we are at the same P&L in all the accounts. So I didn't even have a slippage. That's a good sign. The other thing about the Top Step X, there is no commissions. You know, like there's no $4 round trip, or well, with macros, you know, there's no call it $1.20 round trip. See how that I got out of that trade because breath was turning back up. I might try along here for a quick scalp again if we break this ATR, and really need to get breath, get cooking. It needs to get back above this area. Still have red candles, but breath at least has turned up a bit. I'm gonna move this back out of the way so I have it in front of me. It doesn't mean I might not get back in short here. We got some ticking going on to the downside. Really would love to see a test back down here. Like, see these tests back down in here. That's a nice healthy pullback. So love to see it get back down in here. They're sitting to be struggling trying to break this level. Apple some green ticks. I want to see like the whole board ticking red if I'm short. Same way if I'm long, I want that whole board ticking green. Breath continuing to be a little strong here. Again, I watched this breath under the surface here, how it turned back up at about 2 minutes ago. We had some buying under the surface, which has led to this not breaking down. Just trading some price action here, and right now we're just kind of going sideways here for about 5-6 minutes. Really no direction. I'll have a drink. Breath continues to still be stronger here. Still, each candle's been growing here. Could actually take a little bit of a short here on this little pull up, because if this ATR doesn't break, I've got a really, really tight stop. Feels like the ATR is going to break. But if I go short here, I have a really tight stop, and maybe I would just flip it long. Keep getting these green ticks from Tick Strike, which is, there we go. There's could be the flip. Now, what I don't know about the Thinkorswim or this Top Step X chart, my ATR flipped, but did it flip after this candle close, or does it still need this candle close? So I'm a little uncertain. Feels like it should be. See how? Okay, there. See, that's another reason I hate Trade of 8 and Trading View web-based charts and stuff. You get that fake paint. Can't really tell exactly what it is. It did go ahead and flip though, but just I don't like how that works. So let's go one.
Order filled.
Go one. We'll go long two
Order
here.
filled.
See if we can get one off.
Order filled.
All right, we got one off. Got just one left here on this runner. Now I'm watching breath here to make sure that this kind of can seem like it has a chance to continue. Kind of have a much harder time reading the dome. Don't want this to go negative on me. Come on, bulls, pop it. Bulls, you stink. See this? See this right here? We're getting a little bit of selling under the surface again. So now I kind of want to just get myself out of this trade if I can. If not, this ATR breaks, I will flip short. I had a chance to get out here, like break even. The dome is jumpy here. I want the dome to stop moving. How do you get the dome to stop moving? Yeah, I don't like that. Now I got to flip short here.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
I got rid of one of those. I can see right here my open P&L flashing what my day P&L is at. I can tell I'm still short one. We're about to close the gap here from settlement, so I'm going to go ahead and take this off real quick. If we get, as soon as that gap closes, looks like we're testing down the VWAP. So the gap is closed right. I think we closed the gap. Pulled back, closed the gap. So the gap up is gone. So at the moment, we did not hold the gap up, which is a little different than yesterday because we gapped up. We never came back and closed the gap. Now we're at VWAP just under. I'm going to go ahead and take this one off here.
Order filled.
So we're up $87 in one account. So we're up basically, we're up 90 in one, 86 and 87. So roughly, we'll call it roughly 88 times 3. We're up $264 in the 3 accounts together. My breath is turned a little bit here. Now, what I want to see is breath continue this way and take out this last high right here. We got Goog still with some red ticks there. I'm going to go ahead and short one here.
Order filled.
Just so, because I have a nice tight stop. Meta getting some green ticks. Breath though coming back off a little bit just here. This candle. I'll stay with my one short. I might add to it if I get another Heikin-Ashi candle down or I start seeing some selling, but right now there's still buyers all under the surface too. That reverse position here. Technically, I could buy 3, right? And that would keep me 2 positive for my -1. Let's try that. Instead of just reverse and add. I also don't have a tick countdown that shows up how many ticks are left to the end of this candle. Don't like that either.
Order filled.
All right, so see if we can get one off there. Let's see if we can get one off here. Dome just is too jumpy. Not moving.
Order filled.
Goog under the surface is banging. The breath is still, I'm going to see this candle close. Come on.
Order filled.
Took it off. Just can't get that momentum going. The other nice thing about trading micros is that your precision doesn't have to be as spot on within like it does with NQ. So far, the Top Step X platform's handling itself very well. I've not had any erratic things happen. Bills have been fine. The dome has been fine. Matter of fact, I bought the level 2 and look how deep it goes. I mean, it's like 100 deep or so on each side. All right, let's
Order filled.
go into the sell mode. Come on, bears. Do something. See this candle a little better if I move it back here? Feel like I may hit a little chop mode here. This right here looks a little choppy. Come on, get one
Order
off.
filled.
All right, we got down to 2. Get another one off. See if we can move this around on the chart, how it works.
Order filled.
Down to 1. If I get to $100 here, I might just go ahead and take it. Or we need another $7 or so. Let's put it out here. Put a sell down here. Well, man, it just jumps around too much. There we go. Put it right there. Getting some green ticks coming in. Come on, breath. Come on back down. There you go. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. More selling. Come on. Come on, keep selling. Amazon. Come on, breath. Keep breaking down. Break below this one here now. Come on. Come on down. Come on. Uh-oh, what's going on here? I'm doing a flat and all.
Order filled.
There, I took a couple clicks, but we basically got there. We cancel all now. Make sure ain't nothing sitting out there. All right, basically $100 on the day, all 3 accounts, $300 just trading some micros with MNQ. That gives at least an experiment of what Top Step X is like. Overall, I'd say pretty good. Had a little issue there at the end. Took a couple of clicks that kind of had me a bit nervous. But I'd say okay. Definitely for $19 on a 50K account, worth giving it a try. I do like the dome. I do like how you can get to level 2 and have, you can see basically the whole allotment of, like we got a big old 140, we got somebody waiting down here at 179, 179. Oh, looks down right here around the moving average that I have. We got another one at 170. Go to the top side where we got some selling. We got somebody waiting for 200 up here. 200. So kind of interesting. All right, everybody. That takes care of today's trading. Trading the open. Top Step X. $19. Be sure to visit my website at prolongwealth.com. And you can see all these promos. Get the code and the links to everything, like Apex Trader Funding, 80% off. Will take you right there and you're good to go. We'll be back on Thursday or Friday, and we'll go back trading the Apex accounts, which I love the best, and we'll go back to Ninja Trader. I just kind of wanted to give that Top Step X account a try. So far, so good. Peace out, everybody. Safe trading. We'll see you again.